Alright, so what we're doing right now is we got some property we're looking at setting a trap up, and we want to set up a snare. We got a fence line here. We know that they're ducking under, so we're gonna look for a good spot that they're ducking under here, and we'll set up a snare. Hopefully we'll get one of them to go through it. I already have one set up on this fence line a little bit further south. We set it up yesterday. It's really muddy, so we should be able to see some real good tracks if anything's moving through. So I'll just look around here for a minute, try to find a track. And there's a couple tracks right there. Coyote tracks. He's moving toward the fence. So this will be a good spot to put a snare. So we'll put a snare up right here. See if we can't get one. So we got that's a support wire right there. All that's gonna do is just keep the snare at the position that we want it to be at. And that's the actual snare itself. We'll show you how to set that up. And that piece right there, that's the anchor. We'll drive into the ground if we catch anything, so it won't be able to get away. So we're gonna go through that right now. We're gonna keep it on our side of the fence. We use a piece of rebar to drive that anchor into the ground. Drive it all the way until just barely the end of your snare is showing. This will end up being a kill snare because there's fence posts all around. And we catch something, it's gonna want to try to get away, so it's gonna wrap around this fence post until it strangles itself, cuts the blood off to its brain.
Okay, fuck it. This ground sucks. And this won't dry.
Okay, so we got our anchor in the ground. It's gonna hold our snare from getting drug around all over the place. Making a hole for our wire that's gonna hold the snare. Now it's just about getting the wire. You get your wire kind of just in the ground, sort of set up where you want it to be. You put the snare on it, and then you bend the wire around to get them to to get it where you want. We'll show you the position that you want your snare to be. We do about 10 inches open and about 10 inches off the ground, but since this one's going under a fence, we'll have it a little bit lower instead of higher up like we usually do on the other ones. Just bending the wire a little bit, getting that right where we want, and size that you want. It's a little piece of plastic on the snare itself, and that's how it connects to the plastic. That's how it connects to the wires, with that little piece of plastic right there. And then you want that at 11 o'clock. So it's at 11 o'clock, then whatever gets in there can pull on it, and that'll essentially tighten on them until it takes them out. And that's how to set up a snare. If you have any questions, put them in the comments.